Hey guys, it's Lindsay from thetoastedpinenut.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a delicious loaded up breakfast salad. I always say I want to do more salads in my life, especially right in the morning. Jared is so good about having salads all day. I want to get better at it, so I thought it would be fun to load up a bowl, cook up a bunch of stuff, and make a delicious hearty breakfast salad. So on the list we have some baby potatoes. They are so cute. I'm also going to put some butternut squash in there. We're gonna season that up. We're gonna put it in the air fryer. It's gonna be so crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside, and so delicious. I also have some applewood chicken sausages. We're gonna do an egg for the breakfasty vibe and do some pine nuts. Oh, and I think I'm gonna add some craisins for sweetness. So I tend to like a more savory salad. Jared likes a little bit of a sweeter, fruitier salad. So we're gonna make two different versions. And I'm excited to share both of them with you. I personally love it because it has those breakfast flavors like the sausage and the potatoes and the egg. But you have that bed of greens, which really gives it a nice boost. Nice greeny leafy boost and makes you feel good. It gives you lots of fiber and nutrients, so it's a great way to start your day. So that is what we are making today. If you're liking the sound of it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, do all that good stuff. And so let's start making our hearty breakfast salad. So we're gonna start off with our little baby potatoes. I went to a restaurant and they had these and I couldn't stop thinking about them. So I got a little bag of my own to make. So you're just gonna rinse them off and then you're going to slice them in half lengthwise. You can cut them smaller if you want, but I think because they're so small to begin with, that just in half is absolutely perfect. All right, so once all your potatoes are halved and in your bowl, you can add 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, some sea salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some smoked paprika. I just did a sprinkle of everything. I really didn't measure it, but I would guess about half a teaspoon of each. And once everything is nice and coated, you can just put them into your air fryer. Because we're doing the butternut squash, I just put it into half of the air fryer, and I put it all together. I didn't care too much if it was on top of each other. Now I am scooping out the little bell of the butternut squash. We had this left over from a dinner we made, so I'm just using it up, cutting it into cubes. First I cut it into slices, and then you can cut it down into smaller cubes. Transfer all those cubes into a bowl. I just use the same bowl as the potatoes because I'm using the same types of spices, and use some avocado oil there, and also sprinkle in some sea salt, some garlic powder, some smoked paprika. I think I also did onion powder, but I didn't see it, so maybe I didn't. And then I'm just gonna put all of these into the other half of the air fryer, and then we're gonna put it in. I'm turning it up to 380 and setting it for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna go in and toss them after those 10 minutes. Then you wanna get started on your chicken sausage. Just cut it into rounds like this. I personally really like it if you cut those rounds in half into little half moons. I think when you put it on top of a salad, it's just so much better if it's a nice little bite-sized piece, because then you can get different flavors into one fork bite. That's just personal preference, but you do you. So I put it into my skillet over medium-high heat with about 1/2 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of butter. You want them to get caramelized and browned. I personally really like it when they are darker brown like this. So after the first 10 minutes, you want to go in with your spatula, just toss them around a little bit, and then put it back in. We're gonna jack up the heat to 400 for another 10 minutes. And then you can fry up an egg. You can also poach an egg. You can do a hard-boiled egg. It's totally up to you. We're just frying up a couple eggs in 1 tablespoon or so of butter. I'm also toasting up some pine nuts in my pan over medium-high heat, stirring constantly. Put your greens into your bowl. I did a spring mix. I used that up. That was in the fridge. And then I also topped it off with some arugula. And then we're adding in those cooked sausages. This was so good, you guys. I did mostly those baby potatoes on mine. added the egg on top, some craisins. I toasted up some pine nuts over my stove on medium-high heat, and I just topped them on my salad, put so many on, so good. And then this was Jared's. He did mostly the butternut squash. He added some raspberries, blackberries, and the pine nuts, dollops of hummus on it. And then for dressing, I'm just doing a simple avocado oil, extra virgin avocado oil. Drizzle that right on top, along with a delicious balsamic. So good. You guys, this is the best breakfast salad. I'm totally obsessed. Alright guys, there you have it, a hearty breakfast salad. It is so easy and delicious to whip together, whether it's on a weekend or if you want to prep, you could prep all the different ingredients and just throw them in a bowl in the morning. Just a thought. Honestly, this is so delicious. I loved all the different flavors and textures. It had a really delicious savory breakfast vibe, but still had that nice salad bowl. I feel like my hands look giant. I love that Jared went his own route. He ended up putting 3 eggs on top, some raspberries, some pine nuts, and he did some hummus, which was kind of a cool twist. So there you have it. Those are our breakfast salads. I hope you like this video. I hope you make something similar or make the exact same salad. It was delicious. And if you end up trying it, you have to let me know what you think. And if you guys like breakfast salads, if you eat them, let me know what your favorite combos are in the comments below, because I'm always looking for new options. So that is it for me today. I am Lindsay from thetoastedpinenut.com. Come find me on Instagram at thetoastedpinenut, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.